Today we will discuss about demand. Today we will discuss about demand. Demand. Demand is defined as every want supported by the willingness and ability to buy constitutes demand for a particular product or service. That is the every want supported by the willingness and ability to buy a particular product is constitute demand for a product. Demand, so that is in general, demand is based on willingness, ability and desire. Desire means that is a want of the consumer. Next, nature and types of demand. Nature and types of demand. Depending upon the nature, the demands are of different types. First of all, that is the consumer goods versus producer goods demand. Consumer goods versus producer goods demand. Consumer goods are those which are available for ultimate consumption and gives a direct and immediate satisfaction to the consumer. That is, consumer goods are those which are available for ultimate consumption and gives direct and immediate satisfaction to the consumer. For example, the consumer goods best example is that is the bread, rice and apple. These are the consumer goods. That is, if you purchase the bread or rice or apple, that is after taking or after eating these products, you know about what is the taste, or it gives immediate consumption to you. That is the consumer goods. Producer goods. Producer goods are those which are used for further processing or production to earn money. That is, they are used as a further processing. For example, that is a machinery, tractors, some type of spare parts. So these are all called as a producer goods. So that is a producer goods does not give immediate satisfaction like as a consumer goods, and they give satisfaction, that is by using as a inputs to further production. So those are called as a producer goods. Next of all, that is a consumer goods for one become producer goods for another. That is a consumer goods for one become producer goods for another. For example, if we take as a tractor, so that for a farmer, that is a tractor act as a consumer goods, but for some companies, that is the tractor or a machinery act as a producer goods. And like as a machinery also, that is a for some companies it acts as a consumer goods, and for some person it act as a producer goods. Next example is a microwave oven in home and hotel. For the best example is a microwave oven. The microwave oven is act as a consumer goods in a home, but it act as a producer goods for a hotel or a bakeries. Next of all, it is the autonomous demand versus derived demand. First of all, autonomous demand. Autonomous demand means that is the demand. Autonomous demand means that is the demand refers to the demand for a product directly. That is, a demand for the product occur directly by its best quality or service. That is called as a autonomous demand. For example, that is a super specialty hospital. The demand for the product arise, the demand for the super specialty hospital is arise by due to its best service or a best treatment. And next of all, that is the derived demand. Derived demand. Derived demand is occur due to, that is the derived demand. Derived demand is, that is, it is occur, the demand for the product arise out of purchase of parent product is called as a derived demand. The example is the hotels around the hospital. The whole hospital is autonomous demand, and the hotels around the hospital are derived demand. That is, the demand for the hotel is, that is the because of the hospitals patients, that is the by waiting in the hospital for their consultant doctor, so they automatically goes to hotel, that is to spend some time, or that is for eating. And at the same time, that is the medical shop near the hospital is also a derived demand. Next of all, that is a durable goods versus consumer durables. Durable goods versus consumer durables. Durable goods are those goods which gives service relatively for a long period. For example, rice, wheat and sugar. So these are all called as a durable goods, that is their quality or the consumption to the customer gives by taking a long period. Next of all, that is a perishable goods. Perishable goods gives life is very less. For example, milk, vegetables and fish. Next of all, that is a consumer durables. Consumer durables are useful for a long period. Consumer durables are useful for a long period. For example, TVs, refrigerators and washing machines. When compare these three types of goods, durable goods, perishable goods and consumer durables, durable goods are giving consumption to the customer by taking some time, like as a rice, wheat, sugar, that is we tell that is the sugar quality, rice quality or wheat quality, that is depending upon the time period. Next that is the perishable goods, the milk, vegetables, fish, ice creams. So these are all gives durability, that is a very less time. Next type of the demand is, that is farm demand versus industry demand. The farm is a single business unit. The quantity demanded by a single farm is called as a farm demand. For example, one construction company may use 100 tons of cement during a given month. The quantity demanded, it is the example for a farm demand. One construction company may use 100 tons of cement during a given month. And then quantity demanded by the industry as a whole is industry demand. The industry refers to the group of firms carrying similar activities. The example is, that is the construction industry in a particular state have used 10 million tons of cement. That is the farm demand versus industry demand. And next one is, that is a short run demand versus long run demand. Joel defines short-run demand as a demand with its immediate reaction to price changes, income fluctuations. Short runs refers to a period of a shorter duration. In short run, the firm can adjust their product by changing variable factors like labor and material. Example, sale demand increases in Gujarat during the time of a earthquake, that is called as a short run demand. That is the demand for iron or sale increases in Gujarat due to the earthquake. That is by collapsing the number of buildings in Gujarat, so automatically for reconstructing or repairing their buildings, they purchase more and more iron. So the sale demand increases in Gujarat during the earthquake is a short run demand. The demand for a longer period for the same region can be viewed as a long run demand. It will ultimately exist as a result of change in pricing, promotion or product improvement. The changes in design as changes in technology. In long run, we can change the fixed factors such as technology and capital. For example, if the company finds in the years to come an increase in per capita steel consumption in the company, that is called as a long run demand. That is by changing in technology or by changing in trends. That is if the company estimate the demand occur to a particular product for a longer duration or for coming years, it is called as a long run demand. Next of all, that is the next type of a demand depending upon nature is a new demand versus replacement demand. New demand refers to the demand for a new product, addition to the existing stock. For example, the demand for cars. Next, replacement demand. Replacement demand refers to the demand resulting out of replacing the existing assets with new ones. In this, the item is purchased to maintain the asset in good condition. For example, cars spare parts, exchange scheme of TV when the market is saturated. So these are all called as a replacement demand. And next type of a demand depending upon the nature is that is a total market demand versus segment market demand. Total market demand versus segment market demand. A market segment is defined as can be defined in terms of specific criteria such as location, age, sex or income, that is called as a segment market. The example for segment market is that is a consumption of sugar in a given region, like demand for sugar in sweet making industry, that is called as a that is the segment market demand. And next of all, that is the aggregate demand of all segment market is called as a aggregate demand of all segment market is called as a total market demand. Example, the total demand for the sugar in the region is called as a total market demand.